Today, we're taking a deep dive into the relationship between the nation of Israel and the Christian faith, and how the biblical account of Israel serves as a type of foreshadowing of Jesus Christ and the Christian church. The narrative of Jesus Christ serves as a profound reflection and fulfillment of the journey of the Israelites, symbolizing his role as the true Israel and the fulfillment of Old Testament prophecies. This parallel is intricately woven through both symbolic actions and spiritual essence, as seen in various biblical accounts. Jesus and the Israelites each underwent a period of trial and resilience, marked by divine purpose. Just as Jacob, who became Israel through divine orchestration, formed the nation of Israel with his 12 sons, so Jesus, the true Israel, with his 12 apostles, brought forth the nation of spiritual Israel. The Israelites, facing oppression in Egypt, were liberated by God's intervention through Moses, leading to their 40-year journey in the wilderness. Exodus 13-14. Similarly, Jesus' path begins with his baptism by John, symbolizing a new beginning, followed by a 40-day period in the wilderness, during which he faces temptation by Satan. Matthew 4 verses 1-2. This parallel highlights Jesus as embodying the trials of Israel, but prevailing where Israel stumbled. A significant parallel is the passage through water, a symbol of transformation and covenant. Just as the Israelites crossed the Red Sea to freedom and divine calling, Exodus 14 verses 21-22, Jesus' baptism in the Jordan River marks the commencement of his public ministry. Matthew 3 verse 16. These moments echo God's covenant and a movement from bondage to liberation. Isaiah 5 verses 1-7 and Psalm 80 verse 8 describes Israel as God's vine. In the New Testament, Jesus declares, "I am the true vine." This identifies Jesus as the fulfillment of the type represented by Israel. Where Israel failed to bear fruit, Jesus represents the fruitful vine, fulfilling God's promise and embodying true spiritual abundance. Moreover, Jesus' Sermon on the Mount, Matthew 5-7, recalls Moses receiving the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai. Here, Jesus fulfills and deepens the law, presenting a new covenant that speaks to the heart and spirit, aligning with the prophecy of Jeremiah 31 verse 31, where a new covenant is foretold. Israel faced 3 key temptations in the wilderness: hunger, testing God, and idolatry. Jesus, during his 40 days in the desert, overcame the same 3 temptations, turning stones to bread, testing God by jumping, and worshiping false power. Jesus succeeded where Israel stumbled. The suffering servant theme from Isaiah 53 finds its true embodiment in Jesus. The Israelites, often depicted as God's servant, undergo suffering as a nation, but it is Jesus who perfectly fulfills the prophecies of a suffering servant, providing redemption through his crucifixion. Isaiah 53 verse 5. Hosea 11 verse 1. When Israel was a child, I loved him, and out of Egypt I called my son. Matthew 2 verse 15 states that Jesus' return from Egypt fulfilled Hosea 11 verse 1, suggesting that Jesus is the true Son called out of Egypt. God made the Old Covenant with the 12 tribes of Israel on Mount Sinai, and Jesus established the New Covenant with his 12 apostles in the upper room. Christ's coming heralds the fulfillment of the blessing given to Abraham, that through his seed all nations would be blessed, Genesis 12 verse 3, pointing to Jesus as the realization of Israel's purpose to be a light unto nations. Isaiah 41 verse 8 states that Israel is the seed of Abraham. However, Apostle Paul, in Galatians 3 verse 16, clarifies that the ultimate seed of Abraham is not a nation, but a single person, Jesus Christ. All who are in Christ become part of this spiritual seed through faith. Through these parallels, Jesus not only reflects Israel's historical journey, but also completes and surpasses it, representing a new creation and the ultimate fulfillment of God's redemptive plan. He embodies both the nation's sufferings and triumphs, bringing their divine vocation to its fullest expression. Thus, Jesus stands as the true Israel, fulfilling prophecies and embodying the spiritual essence of the nation and her calling. If you found this video valuable and insightful, please like and share it to help support the channel.